What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've reached the finale of the Gauntlet Series for the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds, and their opponents will be the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Now, like I said, this has been a pretty good head-to-head series for the Elite 8 actives, and I like to see how they finish this lineup. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see a price, specs, and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll be linked in the description to my unboxing videos, so you can go ahead and check that out, and then come on back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and take one of each of these out. As you can see, two totally different form factors. We've got the JBL Tour Pro 2s here on the left, the Elite 8 actives on the right. And like I said, you can tell one's stem style, one is in ear. Both have a unique design to them. All right, let's go ahead and focus on the Tour Pro 2s. As you can see, I like how they have the matte touch surface along with the gloss on the stem. Okay, very small, very discreet. I don't know if you can see here, they have Tour going across the top here, so that's a little bit of a detail. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera, but it says Tour right across there. A little, like I said, little detailing things that I like about it. All right, and of course I'm using the CP 1025 ear tips from SpinFit on these. I get more comfortable fit and feel on them, and I get a great seal there. All right, again, very discreet for a stem style earbud. The boom mic, the boom arm is really small, as you can see, compared to some of the others I have. I think those like the Nothing Ear 2s, they rival that. The Nothing Ear Sticks also are as nice and discreet. I know I'm missing a couple other ones that are small in stature when it comes to the stem as well. So very comfortable to wear. All right. And let's see, I like the ergonomics here on the back. As you see, this portion sits in the ear. Well, this will protrude out just slightly from the ear. But again, a very comfortable fit. All right, and we take a look at the Elite 8 actives. I love the rubberized silicone texturing here. Makes it very soft, very comfortable for me to wear. I know there's people out there that state that make this has like a very uncomfortable feel to them with this silicone rubberized type of covering over it. You can see we got the Jabra logo and branded into the rubber here. And of course, this is a touch button, not a, this is an actual push button rather. You have to push that in. There's not a touch surface in order to actuate functionality. Again, very discreet. I am currently still using the in-stock ear tips. These are the largest ear tips on there. I do have plans on switching these over to the CP 1025s. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But again, a very small, very discreet earbud, probably one of the smallest earbuds that I have in my collection. All right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and grab my phone. I'm going to take a look at both of these in the ear. And here's a look at the JBL Tour Pro 2s in the ear. Let me pull this up. As you can see, it doesn't take up a lot of the ear well there. Very small stem, nice size touch surface with the JBL branding on it. Again, very small, very discreet for a stem style earbud. Very comfortable with the proper ear tip in. I haven't experienced any type of ear fatigue while wearing them, which is a really good thing. And just a very comfortable earbud to wear. And here is the Elite 8 actives in the ear. Let me blow that up. You can see, takes up a good bit of the ear well, but not all of it. Nice and discreet inside the ear there. Nice size touch surface for actually for the not touch surface but buttons area where you can definitely get in and press to actuate functionality. And the good thing about that is the fact that the button is so intuitive that you really don't have to press too hard to get it to actuate functionality, which helps keep you from feeling like you're pressing the earbud deeper into your ear when you're using it. But again, very comfortable. I love it with that silicone rubberized covering over it. Definitely good for, and the ergonomics are great. Definitely good for long-term use when you're at work or at play or just relaxing with them. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to continue our comparison videos, and we'll come back with the sound test. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the JBL Tour Pro 2s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we're outside. We're doing a noise canceling test for the JBL Tour Pro 2s. I got the in the air, as you can see. We got some good audio coming back and forth with traffic and everything. All right, and the funny thing is, I'm going to use the case on this one. Let's go ahead and unlock. As you can see here on the case, I have it in ambient mode. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, and right now, I can hear everything, sounds pretty good. So right now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to noise canceling. All right, I got noise canceling turned on. And I have to admit, some of my ambient sound disappeared. But I do get pretty good. I do got some just regular ambient sound going on. Not a lot of heavy traffic right now, but it's a decent noise canceling for these earbuds. I like it. I like it. It's a nice, good sound. All right, just gotta see. Just had a car go past me. I barely heard it, which is what I like. Again, this is done without any any music playing, rather. Not ANC, any music playing. So this is strictly on the strength of the ANC itself. All right. So again, this has been ANC test for the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Very good, decent. And I love the fact that you can use it, you can operate it on the case. That's a sweet touch. All right, what we're doing now is a ANC test for the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds. You can see I have them in the ear. I am currently walking. I'm using my S23 Ultra to record this, so there is no way for me to show you the app. But what we got now, we got some traffic going. We got wind is blowing. I don't know if you can hear it in the mic, but we got a good test bed here. All right, so right now we're in hear through mode. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go ahead and flip it over to ANC and see how we do. All right, now ANC has been turned on and it's doing an okay job. Again, I'm not using any music. This is strictly ANC. No audio is being played. And to be honest, I did switch out and went with the larger air tip. So I'm using the largest that they got in the box. That's also helping out. But as you can see, I got traffic running back and forth, got the wind, and it's doing an okay job. Is it blocking out everything? No, it's not. But it is blocking out a good bit of it. I'm not getting any wind noise, which is really good. Although I can feel it on my skin and everything like that, and I'm quite sure the mic is picking it up. But it's an okay ANC software on there. Could be better, but okay. So this has been an ANC test for the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds. All right, we are back in. We got the Tour Pro 2s in the ear. We are in ambient mode. That way I'm not yelling. Let's go ahead and dive into the settings here. Turn it up. All right. We do have personify here, but I turned that off because I think I get a better sound through the actual EQ than adding the personify feature on there. So I have that turned off. We're just going to go strictly with my EQ settings for the earbuds. I think there'll be the best test for these guys. All right, moving on down. We have spatial audio turned on, so we have it set for music as well. And let's see anything else. Smart audio is also turned on. We have that set for audio also. And I think that is about it. I didn't do the personal amplification because I really don't need it. So I think I get it better. I think I get a great sound anyway. I think that's more for those experiencing hearing issues. So those are my settings for the Tour Pro 2s. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our first song. We're gonna make sure we at our optimal listening level. Okay, we are there. Let's get. I really like it. I mean, the spatial audio on these earbuds is amazing. I love the way they sound. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our bass song. Very clean bass. The bass could have been cleaner. I ain't gonna call it very clean. It had a nice thump, but it could have been a little bit cleaner. I may have to tweak this a little bit, and but it's been sounding good to me lately. I don't, so I might have to go ahead and go back to the lab on them. But I just, I just wish it had a little bit more punch, a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more body to it. The sub bass rumble, it didn't dissipate too soon, but in my opinion, it didn't go long enough. Where it rumbled down and then right into the next bass drop. It falls just a little bit short of that, but it I can take that. I like that. Again, vocals crystal clear. It just gotten that tinny, high pitch, auto tune sound. Just hits my ear different. I don't know if anybody else out there experiences that, but I definitely do. And it kind of throws off the song for me. Makes it hard to enjoy it because of that high pitch. But still, besides that, taking that out of the consideration, the vocals crystal clear, and I just wish the bass had a little bit more body to it. But it had a nice little thump, just didn't have enough body. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our final song. So clean, such a clean sound. Really, really enjoy listening to that. It just sounds so good. They really shine in that song. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We're gonna get the Jabra Elite 8s in, or Elite 8 actives. Sorry, let's be real. Get them in. We're gonna run them through the sound test here in the finale. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Jabra Elite 8s all paired up in the air. Let's go ahead and show you my settings here. Right now, we are in hear through mode. And as you can see, we have spatial audio for media turned on, or spatial sound as they call it. And here is my settings, my EQ settings for the Elite 8 actives. This is what I go with. All right, and let's see, what else do we need to know? Of course, that's my sound. I think that's everything. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and jump in noise canceling. All right, ANC is now on, and we're going to go ahead and jump into first. Before that, let's make sure we in our optimal listening. Nope, there. All right. Now let's go ahead and jump in. bass is serious on here. I love the way that sounds. And that's the sound that's what I'm talking about. And then again, you had that spatial audio, so you had the depth. You know, it sound like I said, that sub bass rumble, it hit, the bass drop hit, that rumble seemed like it's running away from you. It goes boom, and it like I said before, ripples in the pond. It hits, and then the sub bass rumble like moves away from you. I love it. I love that detail. All right, let's go ahead and get into our third song. Oh man, it's just great sound. I love it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we get this cleaned up. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about these two earbuds here in the finale. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with the finale for the Jabra Elite 8 Actives, and their final opponent are the JBL Tour Pro 2s. And I have to admit, this was a very, very good head-to-head. Definitely Gauntlet Series worthy. Let's go ahead and talk about them. Let's go ahead and start with the Tour Pro 2s. I got great sound from the beginning. The first song, great clear vocals. Piano was nice and crisp. The background instruments was nice and crisp also. And with that their spatial audio, you got the depth that you're looking for with spatial audio. You want almost like that three-dimensional sound. You definitely got that. And again, I like the fact that, you know, when you had the lead vocalist, it sounded like she was right in front of you. And then when the chorus, the background vocalists came in, they sounded like they were on both sides of you. And it was just a great feeling with the sound there. Now, going into the second song, I think this is where they kind of fell off for me. Although I had great sound, the bass got a nice bass thump. The sub bass it didn't dissipate too soon, but it was kind of the bass needed more body. Let me put it that way. It needed more body, in my opinion, when it came to this song. Again, also the tinniness from the auto tunes was really there. It really hit my ear wrong in a certain way where it was almost irritating. But again, outside of that, the vocals were clean and crisp. Could hear and understand every syllable that both performers were when they were on. You can understand exactly what they're saying, hear every syllable. It was great that way. It's just that I wish that the bass had a little bit more body, and somehow we could smooth out that high tinny sound on the auto tunes when it came to these. And then going into our third song, they shined in that one, in my opinion. The lead saxophone sound crisp. The keyboard and drums at the beginning were nice and was nice and solid there, on point. Nice little rumble from the keyboard keys. And again, this is another one where the spatial audio really shined because you really got that depth. Although the balance was there, like no song, no instrument fell off to help out another to the detriment of another one. it was great. I mean, the balance was there. It's just the spatial audio really shined in this song as well. But that second song, I just wish it was a little bit more body on that as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the Elite 8 actives, if I can grab them here. Very good sound, very clean. Let's go ahead and talk through the first song. It had nice vocals, sound a little warm, but still clear. And their spatial audio, or spatial sound as they call it, again, got me that same effect as the Tour Pro 2s when it came to the lead vocalist and the chorus, and the background vocalist rather, how the lead vocalist sounded like she was here at the beginning, and then when the background vocalist came in, they sounded there on both sides of you. The string instruments in the background still had balance, but you could tell they were back behind, so you had that depth. Even though the piano, when the lead vocalist was singing, you could tell that the piano was behind the vocalist, and again showing you that depth of field when it came to the audio. And then going into the second song, oh my word, the bass was incredible. It had the body that I was looking for, the power, and then the sub bass rumble hit while the bass drop, sub bass comes in and it stays, but it feels like it's running away from you. Like I said, ripples in a pond. And once you drop that rock in, it makes that boom, and then the ripples run away from you. That's exactly what the sub bass rumble did. I guess that's the best example I have for it. But they went in and came right into the next bass drop, and it just kept going. The vocals was clean and crisp. They did smooth out the high pitchiness of the auto tune, so it made it a lot more pleasurable to listen to. And it was just a great, great sound. That bass was just knocking me upside the head. I love it. All right, then going into the third song, Going Home, had a nice warm start. Right off the bat, the keyboard rumble, the rumbles from the keyboard, you can feel that little bass, sub bass rumble there. The drum set, if you're paying attention to that thump was there. It had power, but it didn't overshadow the lead saxophone, which was key. It was balanced, but not overshadowing, which I really like. The lead saxophone came in very clean, crisp, and everything, and it's just like it was right in front of you, almost like right in your face. The high note was nice and crisp, and then when you got the background instruments coming in, it just improved. Soundstage opened up, maintained the balance, but you definitely got detail out of them as well. It was a really, really fun listen when it came to those. All right, so that's my rundown on these two. And if I had to choose which one I would go with, it would definitely be the Elite 8 actives. I got a lot more bass out of them, which is what I was looking for. I did get great sound, great clarity out of the Tour Pro 2s, even at my settings. But I will go with the Elite 8 actives on this one because of the power and how powerful the bass was, and how much body it had, and the sub bass rumble, and how that didn't dissipate too soon for me as well. So but still, this has been a great head-to-head, a great finale. This has been a great series, Gauntlet Series for these earbuds and all the other ones that I put up against it. The Elite 8s definitely showed out and definitely proved to be one of the earbuds to be reckoned with in my rotation. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. All right, so this has been the Gauntlet Series finale for the Jabra Elite 8 active earbuds and their opponent, the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Now, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do Gauntlet Series, I got a couple more coming out. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others. I got some unboxings to do. I got my end of the year videos to do. So we got a lot to get through. Go ahead and, like I said, hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified. Most importantly, hit the like button. That way it'll show up more in people's searches and everything like that. It'll help out the channel. And you can also follow me on all the social media sites. I'm at Ronald Tech on all of those. And I will see you guys on the next one. The Jabra Elite 8s finished strong in their Gauntlet Series. Definitely like that pair. Peace.